filming an Imperial Assault unboxing. I'll leave that bit in. Welcome gamers to another Mid-Sussex YouTube video. You are here with Sam
and Tom,
and we're back for a Imperial Assault unboxing.
We are live.
We are live
from Mid-Sussex.
From Mid-Sussex, yes. BB-8 is patrolling in the background. And today we are unboxing Princess Leia. Another one of the Hoth expansions. That I'm quite looking forward to using.
Yeah, she's very good.
Yeah, I think we'll make this a quick one. I'm distracted by the droid, he's rolling around the floor by my feet.
Quiet.
Yeah. He's noisy. Yeah, so we will stop, we'll spin around, and we'll show you what you get inside the expansion. So here is Princess Leia in a very striking pin-up pose, which has received a little bit of criticism. I quite like it.
I think I'd prefer the pose on the front.
Yeah, that would be a better pose. But this is what we've got in her Hoth costume. Obviously hasn't changed. So yeah, let's go on to cards. There they are. Line them up, Tom.
Very good.
On the bottom of my Hobbit case. Go for the deployment cards first.
So there are two, and one is the campaign one, and one is the skirmish one. So for I think this one's the campaign
Yes,
one.
campaign, yeah.
So for this card, 8 points, 8 health, 5 speeds.
Pretty good.
White dice.
Standard rebel, really.
Blue, yellow, yellow is quite a nice attack.
Yes, especially with what her special abilities are.
And she's also got very good surge abilities.
And
Recover to 2 damage,
plus
3
3
accuracy.
And she's also got a native evade, which is worth noting.
Yeah.
And she's leader spy, which means she gets access to slippery target. My favourite card.
Leader cards are quite good as well. So
yes.
Really handy.
And will be important with one of her skirmish upgrades, which we will show in a minute. So there's there is one difference between both cards, and that's basically what she can do off the surge. So her campaign one on the left has aggressive negotiations, which basically
Exhaust, an Imperial class card.
Yeah, which could be quite good.
Yeah, it could be useful.
Means she can go first to basically stop one of those. Whereas in skirmish, she's got military efficiency, which basically allows you to get Son of Skywalker back in your hand.
Or a card of your choice.
Yes, you can choose one command card in your discard pile and put it back into your deck, which is amazing. Because command cards win games, really. And if you can get your best card back out multiple times, because with double yellow, she's going to be getting enough surges. So yeah, pretty good. Let's go on to the command cards. Yeah. So her card. Let's put that over there. So zooms in better. There we go. There is another, which is her specific card.
0 points.
0 points.
Which is odd.
Yeah. She basically becomes a force user and gets +1 lightning. It's alright, yes.
Yeah, for 0 points.
For 0 points, if you've got nothing else to put in. I'm not sure about that.
No.
What else
not as impressive as the other heroes.
No. Now this kind of ties into there is another.
Yeah.
Which is quite good. Use while defending to reroll 1 defense dice. If you're attacking one, so basically you get to reroll 1 of each dice, and you can use it as an action to gain a VP.
Can you do all 3?
Yes.
Or just 1?
Yeah, it was to say or because it's all 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I would say you could use you get all of those.
Okay.
Again, 0 points. So if you're taking a few force users, which we have a few now, we've also got.
Leia could be a force user.
Leia could be a force user. On being attacked by a droid. You can have Diala, Luke, and obviously Leia. So potentially force users are making a comeback. And the last one, is it the last one?
That's the last command card.
Last command card. It's behind enemy lines. 1 point for spies. Use during your opponent's activation while in your opponent's deployment zone to look at the top 3 cards of their command deck and return it turn those cards in any order. Potentially quite powerful if you can get to
You
there.
can get there, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the maps are fairly small, so you
Yeah.
can get there. But
If you're taking lots of spies, this will probably go in.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you look at it and you think, oh, that's quite powerful, I'll put that 3 turns away, potentially. Quite nice. So, not great command cards, but certainly not the worst we've ever seen. And at least they're all 3 different ones.
Yeah, cool. Oh, yeah.
You have that one? Yep, so we've got the skirmish upgrade.
Mission.
Yeah, this is, I think this is probably the most popular card. Leader only, and you exhaust it at the end of your activation if you don't perform an attack. So immediately Gideon springs to mind.
Yep.
Because he doesn't do a lot. Yes, please.
What would you like? Coke?
A Coke, yeah.
Coke?
I'll have a Coke as well, please.
Coke. Drunk or calorie?
No, we can't be drunk. I can actually cut that out. So, yeah, and you can either gain 2 movement points, which could be quite good.
Yeah.
Apply +1 evade or gain a BP. Now, I'd imagine early game this is all going to be about VPs. You know, for the first few turns, Gideon not attacking, just racking up.
Yeah. Moving people
2 or 3
about,
VPs, yeah.
people, and then, getting an early lead.
I mean, it is unique. So you can only have one of them, but for a point, I mean, I managed to fit this into my current list without too much hassle. So I think if you got Gideon now becomes 4 points in essence, because you're always going to take this with him.
Is there anyone else you'd put it on?
Not really, because all the other leaders kind of want to.
Be Han. Is the other?
Han or Leia. There aren't that many other leaders who really.
Who wouldn't be attacking?
Yeah, this is for Gideon to make. Although I'd imagine he'll probably soon be hit with a hammer as well. Next up.
Should we do? Let's do the skirmish mission.
Yep, so we've got 2 skirmish missions.
The first one is Fallout.
Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. Good game. Good game.
And we are in the
Looks like quite a new
Nelvanian war zone.
Do you want to see the map?
Quick, let's show the map.
So it's quite a big map.
Yeah.
Very big map actually.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this
Using
one.
lots of the new Hoth tiles.
Yes, in fact, using all of the pretty much all of the tiles, bar 3, which is good because sometimes they just use.
They miss them out.
Yeah, which is a shame because you get all these new tiles and you want to use them. Actually, while we're here, just flick it around and show the campaign mission, which is smaller but looks quite cool.
Yeah.
Making use of that weird snowy green tile.
Yeah.
Communication breakdown. I wonder what happened in that one. And here it looks like there is a Wampa ambush at the end of round 3. So something to look forward to. Yes, where's that? There it is. So we've got Fallout, which I think you have to be able to go and get broken droids.
Okay.
And the one you've got there,
It's also about droids.
constant motion.
Neutral mission tokens represent probe droids. Oh no, patrol droids.
Patrol droids. You basically have to control them, and you can move them.
Yeah.
And you get 4 BPs for each one you control. So pretty cool. And then the last thing in the pack,
Is Leia's campaign mission.
campaign mission, which we just showed you. Some quite cool artwork.
Yeah.
Looks like a kind of Endor style. Hello. There we go. Quite cool artwork. So yeah, there's everything you get in the Leia expansion. Quite looking forward to trying her out.
Yeah.
I'd quite like to do Han, Luke, and Leia.
Yeah.
And Chewie.
And R2D2 and C3PO.
Yeah, but I'm not sure we have enough points for that. But we can always bend the rules slightly to try that out.
Well, there's now doubles.
There is doubles.
Or, yeah, four-way.
So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and we shall be back with more expansions in the near future.
Yes.
I think next up is Stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers.
And then yeah, hopefully then we'll have the rest of the Hoth stuff. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Enjoy the holiday season.
And happy wargaming.